Welcome to the Femdom Revolution podcast, your destination for discovering the heart of authentic, ethical, female-led relationships. If you're a Domme seeking to lead with purpose or a sub searching for deeper trust and surrender, this space is for you. I'm Ameya Lucia, and I'm here to guide you toward empowered relationships that elevate and inspire.
Let's get to know Ameya Lucia today.
Hi guys.
Ready for some questions?
Oh, I hope so, because they're not very easy, some of these.
Yeah, I saw you guys in your question answer zones, and I'm like, okay, let's skip that one. Ask me this one.
Play nice. So today we are asking Ameya Lucia your questions. If you left questions in the Discord recently, they're getting to her, or at least as many as we can fit in an episode.
Mm-hmm.
If you have any more questions moving forward, drop them in our episode comment sections, and those will be prioritized. But to start, Ameya,
Why do I feel nervous?
because you should be. I was also
You're in
nervous.
under the spotlight.
Yeah.
What would your childhood self think of what you do now?
Oh my goodness,
Ooh,
my
good
childhood
one.
self. Well, this is an interesting question because my childhood self was very adventurous, very much leadership. There's a story I remember when I was a kid where it was lunchtime. I didn't like going inside to eat. I liked being outside, playing with my friends. And there was a caterpillar that we found, and it was the coolest caterpillar. And we had lost it right before lunch. And I just remember being in this tension with my mom because she was trying to get me inside, and I was like, not until we find the caterpillar. And I made all my friends stay out and find the caterpillar with me.
Did you find it?
I don't remember. The story has a womp ending because I don't remember. I just remember that moment being an indicator. That, and I have a couple other stories of just me just being a little bit more bossy. But I also had situations when I was young that kind of shut down my fire. So we were talking about fire in the episode with Chalice, and this work is really good for working with that part of ourselves, working with that power, working with that fire. And I found that my childhood self, depending on the context, would probably think I'm a little weird. But I was weird as a child too, so, But also I think she would probably be proud of me, for working on things that it feels like whatever work we're doing in life is an extension of what is needed for the steps we need to take in our path, and it feels aligned to that. So I think she would see that.
I love that. So beautiful. Also, some of my earliest memories with you, Ameya, were when we first moved in together.
Oh no.
And
I think I know where this is headed.
I don't know if you do, because it's not an oh no thing.
Okay.
But now I want to know where you thought it was headed. But
The cat.
the cat?
Just go with your story. And
The cat?
I don't want to sidetrack.
Oh yeah, no. Totally different. This is
Okay,
when
okay.
the first place that we lived
The
together.
cat?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Everybody's like, what? The cat?
I guess we'll go into that really fast, but then I'll tell you the other thing.
Okay, don't forget.
This is a get to know Ameya anyway, so you're getting to know her all right. For some storyline, I lived with Ameya and Essie years ago when we were in a different location before we had bought the land and started building the farm where we live now. And then there was some time where I moved out and I did my own thing, and I was all independent because I've been very independent, and that's hard to break out of. And when I came back and started hanging out with Ameya again, I had always known her or had her in my mind as this sweet, quiet, gentle soul. But then one day we're sitting at the table and she's like, the cat is so freaking cute. I just want to throw him out the window. And I was like, whoa, my whole reality shattered. And I was like, okay, this is a new side of her and I love it.
Aw, Yoda.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
we didn't have Yoda then.
What's it? Oh, it was
Kitterman?
It was
Yeah.
Oh, Kitterman, rest in peace.
Yeah. Or maybe he's out doing
Yeah.
crazy jungle cat
Maybe he's
stuff.
just being a jungle cat now.
It could be.
Yeah.
Stay dry.
Yes,
Mhm.
please.
Take care of yourself.
Wow.
But yeah, so the cat, that was where Ameya thought this was going. But it wasn't. It was going to, in the first place that we lived. And I thought it was a little bit weird, if I'm being honest. But we have a dining room table. But Ameya would take her food and go sit on the curb with her feet in the gravel and eat her food outside.
Yeah.
Like not even in a chair.
It was
or like,
in a closed farm also. It wasn't
Yeah.
like the curb of the road.
Yeah.
It was like
Next
against
to
the
cars.
driveway.
closed property. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like in the driveway, but like not in a chair, not at the table, but like almost the same spot quite commonly, just
Mhm.
outside. So it's very cute to hear that that's something that you did even growing up. I'm like, yeah, you did do that.
Yeah.
And our home now is very open air, so you're kind of eating outside wherever you are.
Mhm.
So
Aw.
yeah, maybe that's good for your inner child.
Yeah. I don't think you've told me that story.
Well, it's not really a story, it's just a memory.
Memory.
Hey, Ameya, do you remember the time, pretty much
Storyline.
all the time, when you would sit
Not
and
on the
eat your food
table.
outside, quietly staring at the sky? Also, we had wild cilantro that would grow in that driveway, because I would sit out there with you sometimes and eat too. Then I'm joining her on the curb, like eating my papaya bowl. And yeah, I remember watching ants take food, and also we had like cilantro growing in that driveway. That was
Yeah.
like,
That's
Quite-
the first time I
yeah.
saw it.
it's called coyote, culantro coyote, coyote cilantro, and it looks like a dandelion leaf, but it's so
So good.
good. And when it rains and like the raindrops beat on those
Oh my
leaves,
gosh,
it
it
smells so
smells, yeah.
fresh.
Mhm.
I love it. So, all right, now we're gonna pop in here and get one of your questions, gentlemen.
All right, Amaya, this next question is from Druid. What does self-care look like for you?
Okay. Good question. And also, is this related to my work self or my non-work self? Because I think it's a little bit different.
Both, one of each.
Okay.
Or some
A
of
little
each.
bit of each.
Yeah.
So, like outside of work, self-care is very much like taking space to relax and breathe. And I like massage. I like breathing exercises. I like yoga. I like reading. Just like anything that gets me out of the zone of
Puzzles.
I like puzzles,
Yeah.
yes. But okay, no on puzzles. Puzzles to me are like, it's not a zone out activity. It's like a zoning in activity. So that's like my take on why I like it, because it really like I'm engaged, but I'm also like I can let go. I can let go of everything else.
besides the
There's
puzzle.
no room for anything else.
Yeah. Like out of my mind. I am not thinking about it. So those are some self-care things for myself, just as I mean, I'm always myself, but you get it, as myself. And then with work, self-care is really important, because when you're working with people, when I'm working with a sub, I'm like picking up that person's energy, which can be really beautiful. There's a lot we can do with that, but it's also something that I don't want to carry someone else's energy with me past the moments that it's necessary and we're connected, because it's like energetic hygiene. And so I take time, like it depends, it really depends, but like I will sometimes ask for help. I will ask to be listened to or to vent or something like that from one of my beautiful goddess sisters.
Little debriefs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
debriefs. We talk about you guys. And sometimes it's just sitting with some incense and like letting my mind clear. You know, sometimes it can be a little bit more active self-care and just getting my energy moving in a way that keeps it going, like gets it out of that place where like it can, like your energy really can get stuck if you don't continue moving. So something active to like acknowledge that something needs to move. So that's my answer for self-care. I could get really into this one. It's a fun question.
I have a good question from Romaine. I don't know why I want to give you like all the deep questions, but what difficulties in relationships, thoughts, etc. are you currently experiencing?
In relationships with kink or outside of?
In general, it seems like a pretty open-ended question, so you can take it where you want to.
Yeah, like what difficulties
In
are you
relationship.
experiencing?
Relationship, thoughts, like inner self,
Okay.
life.
Well, actually, I had a really good conversation with Essie today, because we were driving together and the conversation condensed into trust. And she said this to me. She was talking on trust, and it was really interesting to me because it just fed back what I had gone through last night. because I was feeling some pressure last night. I was dealing with a new sub situation. It was feeling a little bit different. Like I had some things to work through. And I realized, like, as I was condensing, because what can happen is when, like, something is, like, highly pressurized or stimulating, it can be like, okay, I'm going into story, or things can feel very scattered. But what I try to do is, like, okay, let's trace this back to what the root of it is. And the root of it was trust. And that for me is, like, trust in connection to the masculine. So, like, in work, outside of work. And I love men. I love you guys. Like, that's why I'm here. And at the same time, any like real work that we're doing is going to bring things up. And so that trust is not like, oh, I can't trust the masculine. It's more so like the nuance of that. Like, how do I communicate? What boundaries do I establish? How do I show up? How do I expect the masculine in my life to show up? And like, how do I do all of this effectively with myself, in relationship to the whatever like sub I'm dealing with or partnership I'm dealing with, and also in relation to the goddesses or anybody around me, because we all have an effect on each other. So like building trust is not just like a one-time, once and done thing. It's like a continual connection to showing up to the truth of the situation and being open to like what life wants to bring through. So deep answer to that one.
Yeah,
Good
beautiful.
question.
Now I know why I'm wanting to give her all the deep questions. I'm like, hey, because you got some stuff coming through you right now.
Yeah. Been going through it these past couple days, really.
Yeah. Things come in waves.
Yeah, for sure. That's another interesting thing to bring up for you guys. Like sometimes this work is so like, it's so interesting. It's so dynamic because there's like the light side, the play, the ease, like especially when there's like subs that we're working with or I'm working with, and I'm like, okay, I know you. This is our flow. This feels good. This is fun. I'm enjoying myself. You're enjoying yourself. And then sometimes there's moments where something comes through and it's like, whew, this weight, like it's heavy and it's like touching a part of myself where I'm like, this is obviously something, a kink that needs to be worked through. Like, think about that, guys. Like, we're in kink and there's like the play side of it, but there's also kinks that need
Like
to
the
be
knot.
worked through, the knots
Mhm.
that we have, that we hold. So yeah, I've definitely been feeling that.
Great parallel.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely. Okay, this next question comes from Hungry Caesar. Can you feel their prayer to you as they try to connect? Can you feel the sub's prayer to you as they try to connect?
I love this question. So yeah, it's like this is connected to worship, and not everybody's into it. The ones that are, I feel like really are. It's like it seems like the subs that I connect to that like the prayer, that like the worship aspect of connection, it's got meaning to it, and that meaning is really felt. Like even when you're doing that prayer and you're sitting there like in your own home, in your own space, and going into that, and then I get like a short little note about what the experience was, it is felt like. And I really enjoy worship because it's something that's like, there can be deep appreciation for our connection and our relationship that we're building, but then it goes beyond that. Like there's a connection to like how this is supporting me in my life, how it's supporting you in your life, and just like there's so much there. Like there's so much to explore there. And so short answer is yes, it is felt and it is definitely appreciated by me.
Mm. These goddesses love goddess worship.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yes.
Mhm. Some of these were so good, I just want to keep repeating them.
I think that's okay.
Yeah. Some of these are actually really fun. Okay. I have a question for you. It's from Bubba Grace. What is the most unexpected thing you've learned about yourself since embracing your role as a goddess?
Okay. In case you guys don't already know this about me, before I came into the role of being a Domme, I had some experience with being a nun.
Oh, yeah.
And
This leads me to a follow-up question.
Oh, yeah,
I've already
yeah.
got it lined up. All right.
But just to clarify, I was not like living in a monastery, but I was very much like living in a way where I was developing my relationship to what a nun is. And admittedly, I had my resistances, I had my conflicts in that space too, but it was something that like I put some energy into. Like I dedicated some time to pretty much like, having a clean, clear ground in myself. And
Fun fact, Ameya's original Instagram was Ameya Oracle, from nun to Domme. Anyway.
Yeah, so it's really interesting contrast there. And I will say that it's important. I think it's important to interact with different parts of ourselves. And so having a part of myself that wasn't like, very focused on my sensuality, my sexuality, or like interactions with men, even like that was like really potent time for me. And my mind wasn't really going to certain places. And so when I became a Dom, well, first, actually, before I became a Dom, I stepped into life coaching because I was like, okay, I have to dip my toes in the water. Like, what is this?
I have to start talking to men again.
Yeah. What just happened in my reality? And then as I'm like getting more comfortable, I'm like, okay, I'm understanding the Dom thing a little bit more. Let's step in here. Let's explore this. I'm probably a little bit more weird and kinky than most people might expect. Like there's some things that I'm into that I'm like, oh, like my mind did not operate in that context for so long that on the other side of it, I'm just like, yeah.
If you could see Essie's eyes right now, she's like got the tell me more eyes.
I don't even want to tell you guys right now.
I'm like, is she going to say what they are?
I mean, how vulnerable should I be?
This is a get to know Ameya. You share what you want.
Okay, we're going to take a moment here because I don't know what is appropriate to say. But like, I like a lot of things.
You could just tease with that.
Yeah.
Leave them wondering like, maybe it's this thing.
Okay, I'll go that route because
So
some
good.
of it is like, it takes some time to explain.
Yeah.
You're like, how long do we have?
It takes what I'm interested in is not so no one-word labels for this thing.
I have some that I'm like, when it comes time to talk about this one, we're going to have to break that one down a minute.
Okay.
She's not seeing.
We sidetracked a little bit. But
I get
this
it.
This one.
Oh God. You guys, so like just to keep things simple and to the point for right now, I have a lot of things that I'm into, and you're just going to have to find out more if you want to get to know me more. I'm not going to be specific on it just because I feel like if I'm going to bring energy up in this conversation, I'm going to have to back it up with something. And I can get a little bit experimental. So,
Whoa.
let's just keep it, clean cut. I like exploring things within like, a respectful relationship, and I'm happy.
So if they want to get in on this before you publicly tell us or tell us in a podcast, they should start working with you. Maybe you'll tell them personally.
Yeah, maybe you get to be one of the first.
Ooh.
Wow. If my face could be on.
I know. That's also what's been
That's
so
like
entertaining for me, watching Essie's reactions over there.
Okay.
So
This
that's
got a little spicy.
So that's like the most unexpected thing that you've learned is like how kinky you actually are.
Yeah. And it's like, it's definitely to like ground it a little bit. It's not just like this free for all feeling that I have where like, oh, you're kinky, I'm kinky too. So let's just like, dive right into anything and everything. It's like, this happens as a result of like a real connection where there is something there that is like bringing us together, and there is a level of clarity and respect that is established that like just brings out this ability to have a little fun and like talk in ways that maybe we don't really get to like talk about these things so much in like real life. So I'm saying real life, all of it's real life, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, the day-to-day.
Day-to-day life, yeah. So yeah, it's fun. It's fun to explore that. I think it's important to explore that part of ourselves because it's like energy that we're holding on to. So it allows like that to be expressed and
Mhm.
experienced, and we learn from that. Like, it doesn't have to be a cut and dry thing. Like, I'm into this and that's just what it is, or I'm not into something and that's just what it is. It really is an exploration within, like, if you are approaching it in a proper way, there's so much freedom to explore different parts of yourself. And I like
Mhm.
that.
I like that too.
Mhm.
And I'm very excited to break down some of Ameya's kinks in a future episode. Brad Flintstone had a really funny question. He said, for Goddess Ameya, how did you get out of being a nun? Is it like busting out of the joint? Did you have to hop the wire?
Oh my gosh, I love how
Yeah.
I love how that's worded. Busting out. Did you have to HAFTA?
Yeah,
Hop the
have to
wire.
hop the wire.
Well, I guess I wouldn't put it in those words like I was like trying to escape.
I hopped the wire.
I mean, I had my moments, okay? I had my moments where I felt like, whoa, this is intense. Like, how do I get out of here? Got to be honest about that. But also, I like to do
Out of
things.
here being like the space in yourself, the nun
Mhm.
space.
Like,
Okay.
there's like a certain stillness that gets developed when you're really focused and you're not just pushing your energy out externally, and that puts pressure on you internally. And so there are moments where it can feel very intense. And so like, I will openly admit that that intensity got to me in certain moments, but I have respect for life and for my life. And so I don't like to approach things with like, oh, this is uncomfortable, so just like, I just know that I have this desire to walk in this direction, and not just like some fleeting desire. I'm going to sit with it. I'm going to determine if this is a momentary, this like feeling to try to escape pressure, or if this really has some ground to it. And the doors started opening up. Chalice was like so great about introducing me to this world, the scene, the space, whatever you want to call it, and had this beautiful structure that was already in place for me to look into this new part of myself. So it felt like a very natural transition, but also a thoughtful transition. And I still have a lot of respect for like the nun path, or even periods of time in our lives where there's a little bit more simplicity, a little bit more like bringing things down, bringing our energy into our roots. And I think it's important to experience different parts of the spectrum in order to find, where's my place? Like, who am I in this whole big world and all of the things there are to explore in it. So that's my answer.
Many lives in one.
Yes.
Beautiful. This one is from Druid. What contraceptive measures do you take?
Oh my.
Druid.
Thanks,
Druid shared with us his go-to vetting questions, and he said, I feel like there are some good ones in there, but there are definitely some that are like, this is not applicable for our conversation today. But I just want to throw that one in there.
I'm not answering this.
Yeah, you're like, Okay, let us see here. Oh yeah, this was one that I was asked, and I'm gonna ask you now. Payback.
Uh-oh.
What keeps you up at night? This is from Garci.
Okay, I thought it would be a different one, so I can make peace with
She's
this
like, at
question.
least there's
Garci.
that other one. I'll let Essie ask you that one next. So start thinking.
Okay, so what keeps me up at night? Okay, guys, I also can parrot Chalice in saying like I can sleep like a baby, and I normally do. But if I am up at night, and I actually was the other night, I can be a thinker. And so if there's like a lot of things going on in my life and there's a lot to do the next day and a lot of, I'm not going to keep repeating that. Basically, if I feel overwhelmed, I will kind of sit and fixate a little bit on how to solve the problem. And the mind thinks that's a good idea, but it's actually counterintuitive. It doesn't help to overthink and run out your battery, because then you don't have a battery to think. So what keeps me up at night is when I let myself overthink. But I try not to do that too often.
Oh, what do you overthink about? Everyone
Oh.
wants to know.
I don't know. Things. I can put it in the context of normally relationship stuff will be things that I end up overthinking. I'm a very connection focused person, so I put thought into things, guys, like even the simple things. And sometimes I could like pull back on that a little bit, but yeah, resolving relationship concerns. That's a thing.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna ask her the
Spare
Darcy, this is
me.
the meanest question. It was so
It's really
hard.
mean.
It should be simple, but it's
Dun,
not.
dun, dun. Ameya, how would you describe your vanilla self and your Dom self in 3 words each?
Oh man, just 3
Uh-huh.
words, like that is the kicker right there. I have to
Vanilla
use
self,
3 words.
I am cool.
I just thought
Dom
about
self,
that
yeah.
as I said that. I was like, oh,
I know, that was the first time I realized it could be
the
like
best.
Yeah.
She's
Vanilla
the best.
self.
Yeah.
She's also the best.
I'm a cool little weirdo.
I'm a cool is the vanilla self, and then
Cool little weirdo. Okay.
little weirdo.
Yeah, cool
Oh, yeah.
little. I don't know if I could call myself little as like one of the words though, because I'm not like big, but I'm also like
Not like big.
especially short either. So
Cool, kinky weirdo. Oh no, that would be your Dom
that would be
self.
my.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, why am I helping you?
Yeah.
Okay, let me.
We struggled with this one.
She just
Let her
watched.
struggle
She
on
just
her
pointed
own.
and laughed.
Okay. I'm a little weird. I always like to say the kind of weird you want to be around. So there's that.
That's way more than 3 words.
It's. But I'm describing the word.
Okay.
Can I describe the word? Okay,
Define the
weird.
word.
Yeah.
Cool, which is self-explanatory, and I'm pretty gentle actually. My vanilla self is pretty gentle in my nature, so there's that. And
Kinky.
my kinky self is, I think she's a little spicy sometimes, and that's not an invitation. I don't even know if I just said that word correctly. So I'm
No,
gonna
you didn't. So it's definitely not
that
an
is not
invitation.
an invitation. Let me make this clear. That's not an invitation. But just like being in my Dom persona brings out that side of me that's like, this is like the spicy side of life. That's fun. And
So cute, though. That's fun.
I am a little bit fiery. And that's something I'm actually really grateful this side of me is coming out, because like in contrast with my vanilla self that is more gentle, like the fiery side needs to come out sometimes. Like sometimes things call for it. And that is also not an invitation. Just so you know, I'm giving
I feel
you
like
guys...
you're putting a lot of invitations out there right now. All I'm hearing are invitations. No, invitations.
Like, what is going on right now?
Spicy and fiery. And a lot of, and invitational.
And then my thing on, okay, I'm just thinking of what I currently have on my Instagram bio, which is like a heart-led muse. So like, that's not one word, but the heart-led part is very
Yeah, I can
relevant.
do it with the hyphen.
Yeah, okay.
For sure.
Yeah. I feel like that really needs to be brought to the table. So why I kept saying that's not an invitation, whatever I'm trying to say, you better understand what I'm saying. It's because like none of this really makes sense outside of the context of it being like led with the heart, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, absolutely.
Beautifully put.
That pulls it together.
That was great.
Wow.
I always like wrap our podcast and I have to keep clearing my throat because I laugh so hard over the duration of our recording that like, ooh, it moves some things.
Oh, I feel like my voice changes. I'm like,
Yeah.
who is coming out right now?
All the laughter. All right, Ameya Lucia.
Oh, full name.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
You
You're in
wanna like
trouble
that?
because I lost the question I was looking at.
Right there where your finger is.
Oh, yeah, there it is. So yeah, right in front of me. This is a question from Druid. What are you looking for in a play partner / sub?
Okay. I like this question. I like the tone of this question.
Mhm.
Okay, and I'm buying time because it's actually a little bit more difficult to answer than I thought. What comes to mind first is that I am looking for somebody to meet me on a soul level, and there's a range of connection that can happen within this, and I think that's beautiful, and I'm open to that. If I'm going to specify like what really fills my cup is someone who will come to me with whatever it is that they need to work on and develop and really want to do the work, like want to actually show up and follow through and connect and learn from my guidance, because there's kink and there's also like FLR. I enjoy the different components that come into play. I mean, you guys have been listening to me throughout this podcast, and I do have a depth to my nature. And so like someone who at the very least can just like appreciate that I do have the ability to lead someone deeper in certain ways if there's availability for that. So I really like the idea of working with subs who are willing to be led like deeper into themselves through our connection, like which brings out a purity in FLR that I enjoy that. I think it's beautiful. I think it's the work and the play. So.
Wow, that was beautifully said.
Yeah. Okay, thanks for all the questions, guys. I really it's so fun being able to connect with what you guys want to hear, because there's such a wide range of topics that we could go into, and I think everybody could agree with me. But if you disagree, you can say so. But it feels good to be able to have the conversation and feel like a connection is being made with somebody on the other side, like more directly in this way. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for opening up and sharing what you did.
Yeah,
you went deep, lady.
Yeah.
And of course, gentlemen, or dear listener, you may not be a gentleman. If you have any more questions, drop them in the comments. All Patreon questions get prioritized, except for this time because we did it in the Discord. But
but don't forget
once
to comment.
in a while, you just need to make sure that you're like everywhere I am. But yeah, in general, the Patreon questions get prioritized. If you were surprised by something you learned about Ameya, let us know in the comments. And if you are interested in serving Ameya personally, or Essie or myself, head over to our website, femdomrevolution.com, and that has all the info that you need to learn about the Domme that you're interested in and get your application to her. If you are interested in key holding, chastity, same website, click the chastity tab or the button in our menu, and that'll get you all the info you need, including a free 5-day chastity initiation. And for the Doms, for the ladies listening, if you want to join us in our sisterhood circle and the mentorship training that we're building out, that might take some time, but the sisterhood circles come in a bit sooner. Head over to our website, femdomrevolution.com, click on the Our Mission tab, and then scroll to the bottom, click for the women, and at the very bottom of that page, there's a place for you to put your email into our email list. And that is where we will send any notifications as we build out the femdom side of the Femdom Revolution. So we look forward to seeing you there, and we will meet you all on the next episode.
All right.
Thanks, guys. See
Thank
you next time.
Bye-bye.